What's up, everybody? It's your girl Hollywood Brown 1111. Hope everybody's doing well today. Today is February 25th. So I had looked at my I was looking at my comments at some point yesterday, and a lady commented. She said in the beginning of the comment, she said, "Why so sad today?" And to be honest with you, I didn't know I sounded sad. I just it was just early in the morning, and I don't know. I think I just had more like I think early in the morning I have more like a calmer toned energy. For one, because it's early. It's like a time of day to. It's a good time of day to meditate, pray. Just be calm, be still. Maybe be aware. Like of the trees and the birds and the bunnies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That it's out earlier in the morning because it's not that much moving around going on. So that's just my energy. What I did not know is that only a couple of hours later, I would find out that somebody very dear to me, like a mother to me, she was actually my spiritual mother. And I'll call her my spiritual mother still, always and forever, because even though I took another journey off into spirituality, she was a Christian. And she was one of those ones that was sold out. Sold out. She was sold out. But, and when I say but, and I'm just talking about from my experience, I don't even know. I just feel like maybe I need to talk today. Although I am, going to do a reading. I just feel like I want to talk for a minute, if that's okay. She was a very spiritual person. She was a Christian. You know what I'm saying? She lived by the Bible. She believed in Jesus was her Lord. And it was healing. Was going to heal her and stuff like that. And once again, I feel like a prayer was not answered. People like her, they should be able to live forever. Or they should be able to live a very long time. I'm talking about a long time now is like over 100 years old. She should have been able to live that long. She was one of the ones that should have been able to live that long. She knew everything about me. Everything. Everything. All the way down to this. This right here, I didn't want to share with her. In fact, I didn't. But when I decided to come out of my shell or out of that fearful place that I established, it was confirmed that was fear that I was in. Not wanting certain people to know because I knew certain people wouldn't agree. And a lot of people didn't. But she didn't do that to me. I've known her for a very long time. She's like one of the first people I met when I moved to Texas. I'm going to try to get through this video. But I didn't want to I didn't want to go too many days without doing a video because I know, for one, this is a part of my journey. This is part of my process. This is a thing that happened in my life. And I still have to go on. It'd be so easy for me to just slip away in depression and stay in the bed all day long, stuff like that. And I can't do that. And I know she wouldn't want me to do that. I found this video with nature, with the birds and stuff. It just, I don't know. It just felt appropriate. But she was a beautiful person. And thank you guys so much for all of your kind words. I really appreciate it. And so now that you have allowed me to do that, thank you. Let's get on with this reading, okay? And so what Spirit and what Universe is speaking today about is, fear. I literally just said, I didn't even see this card when I pulled it out. I literally just said that that was one of the things that was holding me back, was the fear of what people may think about what I was doing. And that's how she found out. I think I just went on ahead and posted it on my Facebook one day. And she was like, what is this I seen on here? She's a little lady in stature, real petite. But you know what? We had a little discussion about it, and you know how you can, who was that? Who was the, I'm calling it Color Purple. Color Purple, y'all, is one of my favorite movies of all time. Okay. I think when I went to go see it, my grandmother took me to go see it. I was 10 years old. And she came and got me, and we went to go see The Color Purple. But it's a line in there, I think it was Whoopi. It was Whoopi Seeley. She was talking about her sister, Nettie. And she said, my sister was the only somebody who really loved me. I don't feel like my spiritual mother, her name is Willa. Her husband called her Andrea. But I don't think that she was the only somebody that loved me. But one thing is for certain. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that she loved me. We've been through a lot. 17 years, almost 18 years of a relationship. And so anyway, that's how she found out. But Spirit wants to talk to us today about fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, if whatever it is that, may be holding you back from whatever it is that you want to do, desire to do, it's probably, if you searched yourself, it probably has something to do with fear. It's fear. People may say, no, well, because I don't have the time, or I don't have the money, or whatever. I don't have it's an excuse. It's an excuse, and people usually make up excuses when they're fearful. They just haven't acknowledged it. And I feel like Spirit wants us to pay attention to that when it comes to moving forward in life, because clearly there is a time when everyone will have to make that transition. And tomorrow is not always promised. And so I just really feel like, I'm even taking more heed of it myself. Like, don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat yourself in life because you're afraid. Okay? You're going to have to get unafraid, get some courage. You can do it. If you've seen somebody else doing that thing that you desire to do, then that means that you can do it too. Yep, period. Okay, and so the next card that came out is patience. I accept everything happens in divine order. That you know, that is. Kind of like I feel like what I'm going through today. I accept that everything happens in divine order. I think the one thing that's given me peace, even though I have been crying, I've been crying since yesterday. I was crying and this morning in the shower. I just crying but I was crying, but I was still doing stuff. I was crying, but I was washing my body. You know what I'm saying? I was literally crying, but I was standing in the mirror, braiding my hair, bawling. You know what I'm saying? Crying, but I'm vacuum cleaning the floor, like crying, everything, just crying. What I just realized is that that's showing that we have to continue to move. You know what I'm saying? Move in the rhythm. Okay, move in the rhythm of this divine order, because there's an order to this thing. Don't nothing happen by mistake. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes the reasons we may not always understand. But it helps to move on in life. This card was not even supposed to be in the deck, but it was in the wrong deck. Sacrifice. And I left it out because I feel like when you have people in your life that really truly love you, or that you even really truly love, there is sacrifices that are being made. And just know that the sacrifices you have made, Aquarius, in this life, for yourself, for others, but mainly for others. I feel like God smiles upon that. To me, it doesn't matter what religion a person may profess. If you have love in your heart for mankind, if you do good to people, you know what I'm saying? You ain't doing bad to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't hurting nobody. You know what I'm saying? Some things you may do and say may hurt somebody, but I'm just saying, of course, you're not perfect, and nobody perfect, not even your Christian person. Okay? And I'm just using that one because that's the one that I know more about. That's how I was raised. That's, you know. Your heart is in the right place. You can't go wrong. And I truly believe that if any of you are dealing with or recently dealing with, you know, what I'm dealing with, or a loved one or whoever, it doesn't have to be recently. A mother, somebody like a mother to you. Somebody that you looked up to. And they have passed on. I feel like like, even for the first time, I feel like I have my own, like I know I have guardian angels, but I've had people that have passed on that I never really felt like they were watching over me. Not saying that they weren't, or that they aren't, excuse me. But I feel like I know for a fact the way this woman loved me, that she's going to be watching over me. She's going to be speaking to me. And you know what? That's the same for you. Anybody that's having to deal with the death of somebody that they really, really loved and cared about. If anybody is suffering, like, from any type of, you know, just like maybe constant depression behind it, or, you know, just a lot of grieving, you know, behind it. Just if it helps, just know that whether it feels good or not, it was It was divine order. It was divine order. And we have to keep moving forward, but know that they will always be with you. And I truly feel this way. More today than ever. What else do we have for the Aquarius? We have the Hierophants. I just feel like, Aquarius, that the universe just wants you to know that experience is a good teacher. Experience is a good teacher. Like, you can go school, whatever, get your book knowledge and all that type of stuff. I'm with that. Experience is a good teacher. And I feel like there's a lot of life lessons that are being learned, that are about to be learned. Just know that whatever they are, whoever they may concern, it's divine order. And it'll help you get through. And then you'll be able to show other people how you did it. You know what I'm saying? How you came through tough times in your life. I feel like for some of you, there's been a struggle somewhere. There's definitely been some type of internal battle within yourself. Maybe there's some type of battle that you're having with a person. I don't know. Maybe it's a teacher. Some type of misunderstanding. For some of you, I feel like the energy is kind of shifting a little bit because this is a collective reading. And so, you know, when I talk about one thing, don't mean it have to be the whole thing I talk about the whole time. For some of you, I feel like there's some type of internal conflict going on with you regarding something or someone. And then for others of you, I feel like there's some conflict going on with you and somebody. I feel like it's somebody that, I don't know, maybe was a mentor to you. Now that's a switch. A mentor to you, or for some of you, maybe you're, I'm feeling like some type of mentor. I feel like for some of you, there may have been somebody that you were following or that was leading, you know, was a leader for you or whatever, and something broke out. Someone left with y'all. For some of you, I feel like it started a fight, started a lot of conflict. It's a lot of arguing. Something is going on. I don't know who that's for. Just know that whatever that situation is, universe is saying experience is a good teacher. Okay? Learn from it. I feel like some of you are going to learn from it. You're going to know what not to do next time, maybe when you collaborate with some others. I feel like there may be some collaboration going on with some others that's going to turn sour. It's some type of issue is going to arise. And it's somebody that you, that I feel like maybe they had the upper hand, or they had more money in the thing, and y'all made a deal. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody you really looked up to and, you know, really trusted in, and something happened, and it's like a fight or something broke out. It's some warfare breaking out somewhere. Learn from this. Okay. We got the Six of Cups. I feel like for some of you, you have a person that this person has a lot of love to give. I feel like this person used to give away their love a lot too, possibly to a lot of different people. But I feel like this person now is just this only, take what resonate. I feel like this person now is only wanting to settle on you, or they've decided that you are the one. Page of Wands. I feel like somebody's going to communicate that to you. Excuse me. Somebody's going to communicate that they realize that you're the one. My cards are sticking out like this. Excuse me. Goodness, I don't know why I'm so belchy. Whew. Yep. So, you know what? For right here, and I'm going to put this right here in the middle. Because I feel two separate energies right here. For part of the collective, I feel like the Tower card came out, okay? I feel like there was definitely a Tower moment that went on concerning some of you and some other people. Maybe like a group of people, or maybe like something went wrong, a contract, some agreement, something went sour. It went left. I mean, it looks like it was pretty bad. Not a good experience. Okay. Not a good experience. Somebody of power, somebody, a leader, teacher or something. Somebody that you looked up to. They effed you. And I mean, it either caused a fight or it's going to cause one. Okay? And it may not be a fight physically, you know what I'm saying? It could be a battle out in the courts or whatever it is, it was pretty bad, you know what I'm saying? It's like a tower. This is a Tower moment. Okay? I still hear Spirit saying experience is a good teacher. This is something that you're going to go through. This is a divine order that you're going through, that you're going to have to learn from, that you will learn from. For others of you, we have somebody who they are deciding on you. And they want to tell you. They're coming to tell you, to communicate to you about it. And in that situation, it's going to be a Tower moment too. And the Tower moment is going to be these other people that's involved. Okay, because remember, they got a whole lot of love to give. 6 cups, okay? All of these cups around them, but they just giving it to you. It's somebody there's people around that's going to cause a Tower moment when that decision is made. All hell may possibly break loose. More than likely, I feel like all hell will break loose. It may not all be physical fighting, or I really don't want nobody to do that. Okay, the only way, I would even condone violence at this point in my life is if it's absolutely necessary, and that's to protect yourself. But things can get nasty different ways. People have been known to call up more people's jobs and do stuff. Look, they know when I made billboards. I mean, like crazy, type revengeful stuff. Like, I don't know. I just feel like there is a Tower moment coming. And even if these scenarios are not yours, or stories are not yours, I feel like for some of you, there may be a Tower moment coming. And, of course, it's not going to be the first time that any of us has had a Tower moment in our lives. The important thing about dealing with the tower moment. It's how we deal with it. Okay. Realizing that it's a divine order. Things happen for a reason. And let that experience be a teacher. The experience is a good teacher. And I feel like that is the message. I don't feel like I want to keep pushing it. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I need to go get my nails fixed. Look, my nails and just sat up here and just did the fool on me, y'all. But again, thank you so much for all of your condolences, all of your sweet, kind words. Thank you so much for all of your support, for all of your likes, your comments. I really, 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 truly appreciate it. I'm so glad that I found y'all. I'm so glad we found each other. So if any of that resonated, please like, leave a comment, share, subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Peace.